Like before anything gets too scary or whatever, like let's just send the clip. Let's try to get it. What's up? My name is Garrido. This is a bit of my process of doing the reverse cat on the David Belle gap. We're at UCLA. Great campus for training, tons of spots, but one of the most famous ones are these yellow walls right here. David Belle came and did a conga cat, and he actually ended up eating shit on one of them, which I think is kind of what made this spot viral or famous. This was like all the way back in 2016, I think, so like a while ago. Right at the start of my training, I was really into GUP, the baggy sweats, faux ski, all that stuff. So of course, reverse vaults were like one of my favorite things to do. They're just flowy, they look sick. I hadn't really trained the reverse vault to cat. I just did a bunch of reverse vaults. I didn't even know the spot was at UCLA. I'd come to UCLA and trained at other spots, and I thought that these yellow walls were like, I don't know, in France or something, somewhere in Europe. So we pulled up to UCLA. We knew sometime during the day we'd want to come hit the spot and do the reverse cat, but we were just training at other spots, kind of doing our thing, warming up and stuff. We pulled up to the spot, I check it out, kind of check the surfaces and stuff. Did the Kong cat, first try. It was pretty simple. Once that was out of the way, it was just kind of like, all right, yeah, let's just go for it. In my head, I maybe worked it up a little bit, but just being here fresh and new to the spot, it was kind of just like, before anything gets too scary or whatever, like let's just send the clip, let's try to get it. I maybe did like 1 or 2 reverse vaults, but other than that, it was just like a couple run-ups, checking the wall, and then it's just like, dude, just go for it, you know what I mean? For some things, I definitely will like either hit a gym or like a grass spot, and I'll like really like practice a specific trick or move or jump before I actually take it to the real spot. For this one, it was like I know I have good reverse vaults. I didn't really feel nervous about it or too scared yet, so it was like, why get all worked up like practicing every little detail if in my head I'm just kind of ready to like trust my body and go for it. It's one of those things of like, if I'm feeling comfortable now, just try to ride that wave out before I get too nervous or stoked about anything, and just go for it without like initial planning or anything. Just trust your body. It still leaves that initial fear wall. Like obviously I kept doing a couple run-ups here, but without actually sending the reverse vault. And like I always kind of imagine that there's just like this glass wall like right on the ledge where the takeoff is, and like as you're doing the run-up, your mind's just kind of screaming like, yo, don't go, don't do it. Like you're just freaked out, and like it's that one where you just ignore it completely. You just kind of like smash through the wall no matter what. First one, I did the reverse vault. It wasn't the cleanest vault going through the air. I think, the axis was kind of funky. I think it was just a way to save myself. I think what was happening is I would want to really see the wall, and so I'd actually turn my hips over like an extra like 90 degrees, almost landing my feet like backwards on the wall. So yeah, I think I did the first couple I did the reverse and just kind of like punched off the wall like backwards and then just landed on the ground. That was the first like, okay, like I think I could get this. It feels pretty hectic, and like slamming into the wall, definitely I was feeling the power of that, and then hitting the ground, it was like, okay, like, it's still feeling good, but this is pretty hefty, like, stay on your toes and like do it well. There was a couple where I did the reverse. When my feet got to the wall, they actually like stuck. So instead of sliding down and keeping my feet under me, they would stick to the wall, and like my chest would go below my feet, and I ended up tanking it pretty hard, like right on my side, smack the ground. By then though, I'd like done enough to where I was just like in laser focus mode, so I just like hop right back up, kind of brush off, and Jerry'd be like, you good? I'd be like, yep, let's go, like just don't stop. So I set one, and I grabbed the wall, my feet kind of slid down all ugly, like sort of counted, sick, here we go. And I just ran, sent it.
Let's
perfect
go.
Grab, just like stuck like the feet so well that the climb up just popped right up, like hop up on the wall, and just like, that was beautiful, like that was perfect. Like I think I literally look at the camera, I just say like, dude, that was the best one. Like it was exactly what I wanted, and it was perfect. It felt so easy. I don't know, it's like those slams didn't even happen, because that one was just like, it was like, why didn't I just do that from the start? That was so cake, like it was not hard at all. I wasn't trying to come here and be like the first person to do it, but again, it was like something I hadn't seen somebody do, and I wanted to be one of the first to do it. King David did a sort of version of reverse vault cat, and then also Christian Fairfax did a sort of version. I think all of us did it sort of different than each other, like different versions of the actual vault, but yeah, it was pretty sick to be like, I don't know, one of the first people to actually hit it.